Hi. So, now we will learn about the naming of complex substituents. How to name complex substituents in the IUPAC nomenclature. So, what are complex substituents? Complex substituents are nothing but substituted substituents or substituted alkyl groups or branched side chain. For example, suppose, uh, see, look here. Suppose if this is a compound here, so this is a parent chain, this is a parent chain, and this is a side chain. Actually, here, so this is the uh, suppose if this is a side chain, and again on side chain there is one carbon. Okay, actually, so this is one side chain. This is a side chain. So to this side chain, again a chain, a side, again another side chain is attached. So hence such a side chains is said to be. So here it is a branch. So it is a branched side chain. So actually this is a side chain, and again it is having some branch. Hence it is said to be a branched side chain. Okay. So that means this carb, actually there should be hydrogen. There should be hydrogen on this carbon. Okay, and all hydrogens on this carbon. I mean here also there should be hydrogens. But instead of hydrogen, if there is an atom like this carbon, so now this is said to be a substituted side chain or else branched side chain. Okay, for another example, take let us see another example. See, look here, this is also a branched side chain. So actually this is the parent chain and this is a side chain, and this side chain is again, it is branched. So side chain is again branched. Okay, so such a side chains, branched side chains are said to be complex substituents. Okay, complex substituents is nothing but branched side chain or else substituted alkyl group. So actually this is alkyl group. Any to the parent chain, if any side chain is attached, then it is treated as alkyl group. And again in this alkyl group there is another substitution. Hence it is said to be substituted alkyl group, or else itself is a substituent. Itself is a substituent. Again, so in this substituent there is another substituent. So now this entire thing is said to be substituted substituent. So like this. So complex substituents are also called as substituted substituents or substituted alkyl groups or else branched side chain. Okay. So now how to name these compounds? Complex substituents. So when complex substituents are present, how to name the name such compounds? So we will see with one example so that we can easily understand. Right. So I'm drawing once again. I'm drawing neatly. So now this is a compound. See, remember that this is a parent chain. So this is the parent chain. What is the parent chain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 means heptane. The parent chain is heptane. Heptane. Okay, right. So on which carbon there is substitution? So that means here this carbon is a locant carbon, because on this carbon, so there is a side chain. So which carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means on fourth carbon there is a substitution. So generally we will write, so the locant carbon hyphen, okay, hyphen, and here this substituent. So the name of the substitution, the name of the substituent should be written here. Okay, and it should follow the parent name. See, remember that this substituent is a branched substituent. Again this substituent is it is a branched. So now this is a chain of carbons. Again it is branching. Suppose assume, so this is chain of carbon. So somewhere I have branch like this here. Somewhere I have branch here. Let us assume. Now, so from this side chain, the carbon which is attached directly to the parent chain. So this is the carbon. This is the carbon of this side chain which is directly attached to the parent chain. So this carbon present in the substitution is this carbon is treated as first carbon, and again we have to select the longest continuous chain, like how IUPAC rules tells about the IUPAC nomenclature. So this will be the first carbon, this will be the second carbon. Okay, now where will be the third carbon? Either we may go like this, or else we may go like this. So let us go like this, third carbon. So now what is this carbon? So which number should I give? Because this carbon is not belonging to this chain. It is attached as a side chain. Okay, hence this entire side chain, again it is having side chain. So this is a side chain present in this side chain. Okay, right. So this carbon, remember that the carbon which is directly attached to the parent chain, that carbon from the side chain which is attached directly to the parent chain is given 1. So this is the first thing we have to remember. So the carbon atom of the side chain directly attached to the parent chain is numbered as 1. So hence this carbon is numbered as 1. Okay, next. The name of the complex substituent. The name of the complex substituent is written in the bracket. So what we have to write here? Actually here we have to write substituent. Okay, so here what is this one? This substituent is located on 4th carbon. Hence the locant carbon number I wrote, after that hyphen. Now I have to write the substituent, but this substituent, it is a complex substituent. Hence I have to write the complex substituent in the bracket. Okay, so in the bracket only I have to write, because the name of the complex substituent is written in brackets, remember. So always remember that complex substituents should be written in a bracket. Right, next. Now we will write the name of this substituent. What is this substituent? Again, what is this one? This is propyl, alkyl. So this is alkyl group, substituted alkyl. So this side chain is always it is named as alkyl. So which alkyl it is? Propyl. Three member side chain, hence it is said to be propyl. Propyl. So now this will be the root word of the side chain. This will be the root word of the side chain, and to this, or else this will be the parent chain of the side chain. So this is the parent chain in this side chain. This will be the parent chain. Okay. Now this will become the side chain of this side chain. So what is the substituent here? Methyl. So on which carbon? So this methyl is present on second carbon. On second carbon of the side chain, or else on the second carbon of this propyl group. Okay, this is called as propyl group. Okay, so don't write propane. So this is not propane. This is always should be written as propyl. Okay, this is propyl side chain. On propyl side chain, that means on the second carbon of the propyl side chain, there is again a side chain, or else again a substitution. So now the substituent should be mentioned here. Okay, so actually this is a substitute. This entire thing is substituent for this one, and for this one again there is a substituent. So again we have to write towards the left side of this one, propyl. So here this is a substituent. What is the substituent? Methyl. So methyl propyl. Methyl methyl propyl. So where this methyl is located on the side chain, on the second carbon of the side chain. Hence we have to write 2 hyphen methyl propyl, bracket close. Okay, bracket close. Right, next heptane. So in this way, the naming of complex substituents, when complex substituents are present, so the IUPAC name of the compound should be written like this. Okay, so here what this number indicates, before the bracket, if you write any number, so that number indicates the location of this complex substituent. So where this complex substituent is located, it is located on the 4th carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here from here also 1, 2, 3, 4. So locant of the complex substituent, and that complex substituent should be written in the bracket. Okay, and always remember that in the complex substituent, the main chain in the complex substituent, the main chain of the complex substituent should be written, okay, as alkyl, and the substituents attached to this one are written so before that one as substituent by mentioning the locant carbon in that side chain. Okay, now let us learn another example. Okay, so this is the name of this substituent, this is the name of this compound. So here the branched chain is present, branched side chain is present. So let us look into another example. One, so what is the name of this compound? So first we have to select the longest continuous carbon as the parent chain. So now this is the longest continuous carbon. Hence we have to write this one as the parent chain, and this is the parent chain. Hence how many carbons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. So hence the name of this compound is decane actually. It ends with the parent compound is decane. So now this decane is substituted. Hence it is said to be substituted decane. So on which carbon? So you will find this substitution. So on which carbon? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So from here onwards we have to give numbering. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, right. So on 5th carbon, by following the lowest locant rule, so on 5th carbon, so the substitution is present. So now on 5th carbon, the substitution. Which substitution? Branched substitution, or else complex substitution. Complex substitution. As it is a complex substitution, I will mention that complex substitution in the bracket. Okay, now. So now again, look into this side chain. This side chain again it is branched. So there is one branching and second branching. So remember that the first carbon of the carbon which is attached directly to the parent chain is treated as the first carbon, and we have to follow the numbering. Subsequent numbering to the other carbons which in the longest chain. Okay, now first carbon, second carbon, and third carbon. Okay, so the carbon, this is the carbon which is directly attached to the parent chain, and this should be given first as number 1. Right. So how many carbons are there in the longest continuous chain of the side chain? So 3 carbons. Hence it is said to be propyl. Here also it is propyl. Okay, propyl. On this propyl side chain, again there is branching. Okay, on which carbon there is a branching? On first carbon and even on second carbon. So what are present here? Methyl, and here also methyl. So dimethyl. So there are 2 methyl groups. Hence dimethyl. That means propyl is substituted by dimethyl. Dimethyl propyl. Dimethyl propyl. So on first carbon and second carbon, these two methyl groups are present. Hence 1, 2 hyphen dimethyl propyl decane. So this is the name. This is the name of the this is the name of this compound. Okay. Right. So in this way, the compounds, the complex, when complex substituents are present, so the complex substituent should be written in the bracket. Okay, before the parent chain, the complex substituent should be written in the bracket. Okay, right. And again, so before bracket, so we have to write the the locant carbon number. So on which carbon this complex substituent is present. So that carbon, that number we have to write. So after that hyphen, and we have to start the bracket, and inside the bracket we have to write the name of this entire name of this substituent. So what is the name of this substituent? This substituent or else this side chain is said to be 1, 2 dimethyl propyl substituent. Okay, it is a branched side chain, or else it is a substituted alkyl group, or else substituted substituents. So it is having substituted substituent. This is nothing but substituted substituent. Right.